Hey guys, it's Crypto Llama here, and if you're an avid Splinterlands player, then you probably know a thing or two about the third-party market which PeakMonster provides, where we can buy, sell, and rent Splinterlands cards. This platform goes above and beyond the capabilities of the in-game interface, where we have powerful tools such as auto bidding, renting, and tons more, effectively increasing the productivity by leaps and bounds for the average user. What you may not know is the PeakMonsters team are releasing a new token called PKM. And in this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different than most of the other content that I've seen out there about PKM thus far. I'm not just going to read through the white paper. What I'm going to do instead is talk about some of the aspects of the tokenomics, which I think will shape the future of this token and what that may look like for you as a holder. Firstly though, in order to understand this, let's briefly discuss the token and what utility it'll provide. So the PKM token is a utility token that will be distributed to PeakMonster's users as a way of rewarding them for using the PeakMonsters platform. Some of the current utility features and use cases for the token will be allowing users to take part in a portion of the profits made from purchasing and selling cards on the market using liquidity pools. The PeakMonsters team will also be offering user-specific tournaments where participants have the opportunity to win these tokens as well. On top of this, there will be the creation of exclusive features to the PeakMonsters platform that will only be available to PKM holders. But what does the future hold for PKM? It's no secret that Splinterlands has one of the strongest, engaged, and evolving communities in the play-to-earn space, made up with legends just like yourself. As Splinterlands grows, so will the card market, essentially giving more value to this PKM token and the profits that users are able to receive. It's also basically a pseudo-fair launch token in the way that the PeakMonsters team will only be receiving 5% of the total supply of the token. This means that the majority of the token supply is being distributed to the community. I'll link the white paper in the video description below so you can see exactly how the token will be distributed. But suffice to say, because this token will be community owned, this will play a significant role in possible future value. As with any project or token that is released, if a team owns too much of the supply, they could potentially start selling tokens in a bull run, which would likely hamper the return to investors. With PKM, however, no single wallet will be holding a large amount of these tokens, which means that no single person could dump tokens into the market and crash the price. This brings me to another important aspect of the PKM token, and that is vesting and inflation. Vesting applies to tokens such as PKM and actually as well as SPS. And it basically refers to how the tokens are going to be distributed over the course of the coming years. Usually tokens are locked up and gradually pushed into circulation, which increases confidence by token holders because the market won't be flooded, causing excess supply and huge price dips. Likewise with the PKM token, a very small amount in regards to its total supply will be unlocked at a time and not within a short time period. This means that the token itself is less likely to take huge dives and have its price potential inhibited. Another important topic to mention here is the burning mechanism stated in the white paper. The token is deflationary in nature, which is another positive. As the team has mentioned, there is the potential to intentionally remove supply from the market by burning tokens with the addition of new advanced features and products for PeakMonsters users. These features and products will require PKM to be used, and these tokens used will not go into the market, but instead have the potential to be burnt out of existence, effectively reducing the supply of the token whilst also increasing the value. The team's willingness to work on future utility additions is another standout positive for this token. By accessing the website feedback.peakmonsters.com, users can upvote utility and feature changes to the token, which could see a rise in demand for the token. For example, one of the ideas that I saw here, which I thought was fantastic, was the ability to purchase cards with the PKM token. Another was to pay the transaction costs of selling cards with the PKM token as well. Although this isn't an actual governance token, the team are taking these ideas seriously. As we can see here on the website, some of these have already been completed or are planned to be completed. Another thought, and this is a complete hypothetical because there are no such plans of this yet, but because this is a token and not a coin, it can also exist on multiple blockchains, allowing the expansion onto other blockchains in the future, which could also increase utility as well. For instance, if PeakMonsters decided to expand their markets into other games on other chains, we would likely see added value here too. I guess my only qualm with this token is that I would have loved to see some kind of proof of stake mechanism put in place to allow holders to lock up these tokens with perhaps an incentive for doing so. I think this would really help the token in the long run. Not only would this restrict the circulating supply, but also if the price did go parabolic, a large portion of the supply wouldn't make it onto exchanges to be sold, allowing holders to continue to benefit from the positive price action further, rather than just seeing sell-offs when price starts to inflate a little. Other than that, I think this is a fantastic initiative that Jarvie and the team have put together. And who doesn't like free things, right? You'll be able to view your own tier information simply by checking out your profile on the PeakMonsters platform and then matching it up with the tier levels on the white paper. And that's it for me now, guys. If you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe, as that would mean the world to me. But other than that, I will see you on the blockchain.